Facebook. Welcome, YouTube. It's a minute for Facebook to join us. Um, and if you're watching, hi, everybody. Welcome to Change Starts With Us Ohio. Today we'll be talking with Willis Williams on the Pro Board, as he is one of the people that they keep continuing him and giving him more times. Welcome, Willis.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. We understand the problems with the Pro Board, and we're thinking about coming out with a bill to cap every lifer at 20 years, except exceptions we're going to put in there, like multiple bodies and so forth. We have to give them something, but that's something that we'd like to work on. How many times have you gone to the Pro Board?
I first went to the Pro Board in 1999. It was given a 10-year slot. I did the 10-year slot. Before I got the 10-year slot, I participated in all the programming, application, and trades, and I got the slot. And after during the 10 years, I continued to program and trade and stuff like that. And I went back and, no smudges on the record. They gave me another 5 years. So I continued to keep my nose clean. And when that 5 years was up, I went back and they gave me another 5 years.
Wow.
So, I was saying where I felt, wow. So I noticed during my parole hearing, they were saying, giving me all sorts of accolades about how well I was doing and all this type of stuff.
Right.
And, but they said, due to my sentence, they just wouldn't be able to let me go. At that time, I had 35 years. And somehow, they had calculated my sentence to 48 to life. Now, when they said that, I was scratching my head because I've been locked up a long time, and I still remember how much time I got in court. So I knew that wasn't right. So I fought them, right? And it took 39 months, but I finally got them another hearing and went back in front of them. So at that hearing, they gave me a parole contingent on the fact that I do another 12 months of programming. So I've done that, and eventually July 17th, I was released. And it was a little difficult transitioning back in society, but I thought I was doing a great job. I never missed an appointment with a PO. I had a job. I was going to online college. And, I was doing it, I thought. And for one day, I had just got paid, certain paydays. I'm a bachelor, so I had to, I got to do my laundry. So I was going to do my laundry. As their clothes was drying, I was sitting in the laundry mat, waiting on it to dry. I decided to go across the street and have a beer while it was dry. And then bar, I had met a young lady.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
We began to talk, and she eventually went back to the laundromat when we had to fold my clothes. I lived right up the street, so we walked up the street, and we had another drink in my house. I got up to go to my bedroom, and literally the next memory I had was waking up in excruciating pain, and then someone was trying to rip my arms out, and it was black. I really couldn't see. And eventually I was made out that I was in the back of an ambulance, right? And what had happened was I got drugged by this female, and she had robbed me of a little money, and my apartment got ransacked.
but not meaning to, but you did it out of fear because you didn't know where you were at or anything. So it was not something that you meant to do. I understand that, brother.
No, it was nothing I meant to do, but after it happened, I was still on parole. So I've been out for 17 months, doing great. And being on parole, that puts you, in my situation, that kind of spells doom. So my lawyer eventually talked me into taking a 6-month plea deal, which was, I would only have to do 2.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Boy, you got tricked.
Yeah, and I told them about the parole board. I had, they got a certain thing called a Kellogg hearing. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, I was locked up, brother.
But it consists of, is there any mitigating factors surrounding why you're back in front of the parole board? You don't necessarily have to be violated. And after I'm realizing what happened, I figured there's plenty mitigating reasons why I shouldn't be violated. I was a victim, So the lawyer promised to represent me. The judge stated in open court, but when I got to reception and it was time for the revocation hearing, there wasn't nobody around. So I went in front of the parole board. I tried to explain to them what was going on, and they just pretty much berated me.
Right.
And, gave me 5 years. I couldn't, most of the time we go in front of people that hold our faith in their hands, you try to be as humble as possible.
Right.
And I knew that I was, here for nothing, and that some, sense of understanding should be forthcoming. But they berated me like I had shot the Pope,
Right.
And I kind of, engaged somewhat, and they ended up giving 5 years for that 2 months they had promised me. So I'm fighting against them now. But here's the thing. They judged me on someone else's record.
Right.
There's 2 people that's been in the system with my name and my date of birth. So I'm trying to bring that to their attention and say, hey, y'all make a mistake on what y'all saying about me in y'all reports don't match who I am or what I did. And they don't want to hear that. Once they make a decision on you, that's that. The only
Right.
way you can possibly get some closure is you fight.
Right.
And,
Right.
a lot of people don't do that.
Right.
So I'm in the process of fighting, trying to get the courts to distinguish, whose records do y'all have?
Right.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I got 3 different paroles.
Right.
They got 3 different names, 3 different sentences, and my ORAS cover sheet have someone else's social security number on it. So I'm hoping that the courts, just, see all this confusion and order a new hearing. But like I said, I'm in the process of doing that.
Right.
And, it's ongoing. Now, as far as Chambers is concerned, when I first heard about it, I heard that she was fair, and, we'll work with a guy.
Right.
And I reached out to her, she never responded, but,
I think the governor has blocked her though from helping like she thought she would be able to.
Yeah, well, she's really not doing much. And since this COVID, this pandemic that hit, I've reached out on several occasions to the DRC and the parole board, because they had options where they could deal with guys who was back in the system for action.
Right.
And, they could release them on
You there? Hello? Okay.
within the prison system. And they wouldn't respond to nothing like that. They had all these criteria that I had to meet. I think I met them all but one. And one is being my sentence, something that I've already been paroled on.
Okay. We're gonna do this call 15 minutes. Then we're gonna do another one sometime this week. But I wanted to share with you about an idea that we had, and we have somebody drafting up legislation to cap it off at 20 years for people. What do you think about that?
I think that I pretty much know if that was the past and it was retroactive, then practically all the old lifers would be gone.
Right.
Because they all got 35 plus years in now.
Right.
So I think it would be a great idea, but if you could get it to go.
Right. Hey, let's do part 2 tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Are you available?
1 o'clock. Can it be later or earlier? Because I'm in a class that I go
Okay.
from.
How about 10 o'clock in the morning?
I can do it at any time in the morning.
Okay, let's do it at 10. I forgot I had another interview tonight. That was before I got my calendar book. But we'll finish you up tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Again, thank you for having me
Okay.
on.